In order for you to effectively market your skills and strengths to employers, you have to understand what your skills and strengths are. So this assignment is designed to give you an opportunity to think about what it is that you like to do in your work, what you're good at doing, and what you envision yourself doing professionally. So let's take a look at the textbook and what you'll be doing for this assignment. Okay, so for this assignment, you're going to start with your textbook. Whatever edition of the textbook you have, you want to look for the chapter that deals with resumes. So for the 10th edition, it's called Building Resumes, and I think it's the same chapter name kind of regardless of the edition that you have right now. But take a look for the textbook chapter that deals with resumes. And in all of the editions, there is a section called Evaluating Your Strengths and Interests. Now, in the 10th edition, this is on page 369. So if you take a look on page 369 in the 10th edition, you'll see this page. But again, for other editions, you'll still find the section called Evaluating Your Strengths and Interests. And for this assignment, essentially what I want you to do is just write answers to the questions that are listed here. So the questions start off with what skills and strengths do you have, what achievements have given you the most satisfaction, and so on. You're going to use memo format and you're going to write out your answers to these questions. One thing that I want you to pay particular attention to is how you format page 2 of a memo. So to learn how to do that, you're going to need to look in Appendix A in the textbook. This information is not in a Microsoft Word template. So if you've been using a template for your memos, you're still going to have to look in Appendix A. Now, because I have the 10th edition of the textbook, I'm going to take a look at page 645. But again, if you have a different edition, it's going to be a different page number. So what you want to look for is this heading, second page of 2-page memo. Now, if you look at this part right here, you all already know how to format a memo. You guys have done this in a previous assignment. But this is what I want you to pay attention to right down here. When you write a memo that is more than one page, you need to include a heading similar to this one on pages 2 and beyond. This heading should go in the header in Microsoft Word. So you want to open up Microsoft Word, insert this information in the header, and make sure that it appears on any subsequent page to the very first page of your memo. So in the upper left-hand corner, you can either put a brief subject line or your reader's name. Then the page number should be centered, and then you should also include the date of the memo. So again, this information will not be in a Microsoft Word template, so you need to actually go in and add this. This is part of the grading criteria for this assignment and for future assignments in the class, so if you have any questions about this, make sure you let me know. Before you complete the assignment, make sure you take a look at the actual assignment criteria. This is what I'll be using when I'm grading your memos. So you want to make sure that the document design meets the assignment criteria. I want you to use the questions as your headings. Make sure that you're using the white space according to the assignment here. One other point that sometimes students miss out on, make sure you write your answers in complete sentences. I will be looking to see that you have carefully considered each of the questions and that your answer thoroughly addresses the question. When you're finished writing your memo, make sure you submit it to the Dropbox by the due date. Please let me know if you have any questions about this assignment.